Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am one more sheep yet again, and I wanted to talk about something today quickly that, to be honest, this wasn't really necessarily a planned video, but this is something I kind of want to get my thoughts out there on. Apologies that my voice is a little bit funky. My chest isn't quite good because I've been recovering from COVID, so expect maybe a jump cut or two. Yeah, just like that one. Yeah, okay, alright. Well, that fucking timing on that cough is perfect. Anyway, so many people may know the recent news about Ubisoft where they're decommissioning some of their older projects, some of their older DLCs and online stuff, which I am being so much for. I've been quite against it, honestly, because it's just a dick move to just remove stuff that people paid for, right? Now, I kind of rationed myself with it thinking, okay, fine. It's a bit of a dick move, that I understand, but I can sort of see, where they're going with this stuff. Because obviously service costs money. But then I found out it's not just multiplayer stuff that's going to be disappearing from people's libraries. So this was brought to my attention thanks to this guy on good old Reddit, and he posted this tweet here. I don't know if this tweet was posted by him or if it's someone else who posted the tweet. But anyway, Ubisoft is making a precedent on Steam, as Assassin's Creed Liberation HD will not be accessible following September 1st, 2022, even if you've already bought it, and that's a new low for consumers. And he's 100% right. That is a new low bar, and this is something that I've not seen before. I've seen games get delisted, and I've fucking hated it every time it's happened. I still believe the copyright law should be refocused to allow certain things to stay on storefronts even after licenses expire. But that's another can of worms for another time. But this is a single player game that after September 1st, already you can't buy it anymore, but after September 1st, you will not be able to play on PC without sailing the high seas, without pirating it. And I've always kind of held the belief that piracy was a necessary evil because of shit like this. Like, I'm not very fond of DRM. I will usually cope with it, but every time I bought a game, and every time I will buy a game, DRM has been nothing but a pain in my ass. It's made it harder for me to just sit back and enjoy the games, where pirating the game would actually be more beneficial to me personally. And this is the case with like games like, another example I could use is probably Kingdom Hearts in the Epic Store. I've written off the Epic Store now. I've just said I'm never buying anything off them again. But one of the few things I did buy on it was Kingdom Hearts, and one of the big problems with the Epic Store's Kingdom Hearts versions are they are online only. So I can't play them offline. And again, for a single player game, that's ridiculous. And it's a similar, that sort of brings me up to the similar sort of point by here. Now, just as a proof of by here as well, this is the official Steam page for Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. And as you can tell, I'm guessing the community are not liking this, which I 100% understand. But please note, this will not be accessible following September 1st, 2022. Now, this game just came off sale. This was on sale on Steam Summer Sale, I believe, and as soon as the sale ended, this page got removed, and that notice showed up. This is not acceptable. Ubisoft, this is not acceptable. You do not remove games that people have outright bought from you, the single-player experiences that do not require an online component. You just don't do it, okay? If you want to save the server space, turn the DRM off. It's as simple as that, because what you have done, Ubisoft, and I am talking to Ubisoft directly here, I doubt anyone from Ubisoft is going to see this video or even care, but either way, I got a rant. What you've done here is you have essentially stolen money from people. You have done an actual scam. This is theft. And I don't care what anyone says. Like this this by here is. I haven't bought a Ubisoft game in a long time. The last time I bought a Ubisoft game was Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the re-release of that. And since this has happened, you know, I'm gonna be hard pressed to ever buy another Ubisoft game again. Like that's how damaging this type of thing could be. I just I can't part with my money on a game that may just be taken away from me in a few years' time. Now I understand some people will argue saying, "Oh, but you never owned the game anyway. You owned the license." I don't give a shit. Okay, if I purchase a product, okay, I should have access to that product. That is the contract that I sign when I buy a game. And I understand situations like licenses and whatnot can. No, not so much licenses. Why am I talking about licenses? I understand certain situations like games, just not being able to be kept online anymore is a big thing. It's a real problem. But to remove a game's playability from someone's actual library after the fact is just scummy behavior. I hope Ubisoft fix this, because this is unacceptable. I don't care who you are. This is unacceptable. You buy a game, you should own a game. And I understand that a lot of people, some people on there, would just be like, "Oh, just pirate it." Here's my thing: I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to pirate a game that I legally own. Now, do I own this? No, I never bought it. Kind of glad I didn't buy it, because I would actually be even more angry than I am now. But this is unacceptable, Ubisoft. You just, oh, sorry, start coughing then. It shouldn't be allowed. This is just unbelievably scummy. And yeah, that's basically it. Because of this now. I'm sorry, but I don't see myself buying Ubisoft games again. Like, this is one of those things where it's just a solid, don't do it. Just turn off the DRM. Just let us play the game we legally bought. And apparently some of the DLCs they're decommissioning as well are single-player DLCs. So yeah, for those single-player DLCs too, no. If I bought it, if it has no reason to be online, I don't care. I should have access to it. And there is a big, things like this happening are a big reason why I'm very much, maybe not necessarily pro-piracy, because I can't, well, for one thing, I'm not meant to actually say that, but I'm pro-existence of piracy, because it's a protection against stuff like this. If a consumer is paying you good money, you have to treat the consumer well. If you don't treat them well, they're going to go elsewhere with their money, and that's what I'm going to do here. And the worst thing is, I was tempted to actually buy more Ubisoft games, but now, I'm not going to say I'm not going to ever in the future, but I'm seriously going to reconsider possibly doing it now. Like, this is disgusting. Alright, but anyway, I think I said my part on that, so with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish. I'll catch you all again. Bye-bye.